Hello, today we're going to be doing a yoga program for neck pain, upper back pain and shoulder pain. And it's going to be fantastic for helping reduce stress as well. So we're going to begin just sitting in a comfortable cross-legged or seated position. Back is straight, hands on the knees. Eyes can be closed or open. We want to have this internal awareness. And breathing through the nose, just becoming aware of the breath through the nostrils. And now, I'm going to place both hands on the lower abdomen. And abdominal breathing. Inhaling, abdomen expands. Exhaling, abdomen falls. Keeping the breath smooth through the nose. Internal awareness, feeling the movement of the abdomen, movement inside the abdomen. Inhaling, and then exhaling, releasing, placing the hands on the sides of the body, area of the lower ribs. And now we're going to isolate the breathing in the middle of the body, intercostal, the rib area, in the area of the diaphragm. So inhaling, the abdomen expands a little bit, then really expanding the middle, and the sides of the body, feeling the ribs pushing the hands outwards to the sides. And then exhaling, feeling the hands go towards the midline, middle falls, abdomen falls. So inhaling, middle expanding, sides expanding. Exhaling, sides falling, middle falling. Keeping the breath smooth and relaxed through the nose. Inhaling, and then exhaling, releasing, placing both hands on the chest. Awareness to the chest and upper back. Now we're going to isolate the breath in the area of the chest and upper back. So inhaling, feeling the chest expand, upper back expand. Exhaling, chest falls, upper back falls. Inhaling, feeling the lungs expand, the ribs expand, the intercostal muscles and muscles between the ribs expand. And exhaling, everything falls and relaxes. Keeping the breath smooth and relaxed between the transition of inhalation and exhalation. Inhaling, and then exhaling, releasing, placing one hand on the chest and then one hand on the lower abdomen, area of the belly button. And now we're going to unite these three aspects together into one smooth breath without any fragmentation. It's called complete yogic breathing. So inhaling, abdomen expands, middle expands, chest expands. And exhaling, chest falls, middle falls, abdomen falls. So complete breathing is one of the most important aspects of yoga. 1,000,000 times more important than any posture or any asana. So when we breathe fully and completely, we create space in the body. It's like an internal massage. And then it can really help reduce the pain and the tension. A lot of the time, bad constricted breathing can really contribute to tension and pain, especially in the upper back, shoulder area. And when we breathe fully and completely, we really balance the energy of the body, the prana. And when the prana is balanced, the mind, thoughts and emotions naturally become a lot more balanced and calm. So throughout the practice today, we're just going to incorporate good breathing. So if you're beginning and you're new to this, then just breathe smoothly through the nose, and then you can just slowly incorporate aspects. So once that becomes comfortable, more just breathing abdomen, and then adding abdomen, middle chest. So it wants to be comfortable. We don't really want to create more tension. Okay. Now, releasing, inhaling, and then exhaling, dropping the air towards the shoulder, and then exhaling, rotating the neck forward. Exhalation finishes when the air is towards the opposite shoulder, and then begin the inhalation as we rotate back. Inhalation finishes air towards the shoulder, and then exhaling, rotating the neck forward, combining movement with breathing. Awareness to the breathing and awareness to all of the muscles on the neck and the cervical vertebra, the vertebra of the neck. And not forcing the movement, just doing the movement with the weight of the head. And then on the next exhalation, exhaling, air to the shoulder, and then rotating the opposite direction. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. Smooth breathing through the nose, awareness on the neck. And all the cervical vertebra of the neck. And really it's important to just do the movement to where is comfortable. When doing yoga for injuries, this is especially important. So if you have an injury and you're doing this, make it 70%. We'll call it the 70% rule of 70% effort. You never want to be aggravating the injury, aggravating the pain. One more rotation. In and then out. Neutral position. And now the shoulders. So we're going to inhale, the tips of the fingers to the shoulders, and then exhaling, elbows towards each other. Exhaling, and then inhaling, we're going to rotate the elbows and shoulders back. Inhalation is when our elbows are pointing up, and then exhaling as we come forward and down. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Smooth breathing through the nose, slowing the breath down and making it as relaxed and complete as possible. Awareness on the upper back as we come forward, the scapula, the shoulder blades, between the shoulder blades. As we inhale and rotate back, awareness to the chest, the pectoral muscles, all the muscles in the front of the chest. And then one more rotation. In, and then out, releasing. And now we're going to rotate the shoulders. We can either keep seated with a cross-legged position, or we can come and sit on the knees. So here, arms to the sides, and this is going to be another rotation. So we're going to rotate up and then down. So it's more of a vertical rotation. And then awareness to the shoulder blades, the scapula, and the movement really wants to be coming from the scapula. It's almost like the scapula is doing the movement. Inhaling as we come up, and then exhaling down. As we inhale and come up, feeling all the muscles of the back stretching up, and then exhaling as we come down, feeling all the muscles in the front of the body stretching down. And then reversing. We're going to inhale, come more up, and then down. As we inhale, we feel all the muscles of the front of the chest stretching up, and then exhaling, the muscles of the back stretching down, especially the area of the scapula and between the scapula. Scapula is the shoulder blades. Then one more time in, and then out, release. And then just gently shaking the hands, shaking the arms, breathing smoothly through the nose. Releasing any tension in the shoulder area. Inhaling, and then exhaling, releasing. And now here, we want to inhale, raise the arms to the sides of the body, and then inhaling, externally rotating, and then exhaling, internally rotating. So inhaling, as we externally rotate, the palms come up, and then exhaling, as we internally rotate, the palms come down. So in, and then have this sense of opening, and then exhaling, having a sense of closing. So here, everything wants to feel opening. All the fingertips, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the ribs, the intercostals, and the intercostals of the ribs where they connect to the sternum. And then exhaling, everything softens and closes. And then one last time, in, and then out, release. And then just shaking the hands, shaking the arms, and again, really releasing any tension in the arms, the shoulders. And now we're going to come to the knees. Knees underneath the hips, hip width apart, palms underneath the shoulders. And then we're going to go to the moving cat, Majariyasana. So here we're going to inhale, arch the back from the lower back, the tailbone, one vertebra at a time to the top of the spine, the neck. And then exhaling, curving the neck, and the spine from the top to the bottom. So inhaling, arching from the bottom of the spine to the top of the spine. And then exhaling, curving from the top of the spine to the bottom of the spine. Just concentrate on good, complete breathing here. Abdominal breathing. So awareness to the spine, the back. And combining movement with breathing. Inhaling as we arch up. And then exhaling as we curve. And as we start to arch, inhaling, starting from the abdomen, feeling the abdomen expand, middle expand, chest expand. And then exhaling, chest falls, middle falls, abdomen falls. Complete breathing combined with movement. And one more time in. And then out, bringing the big toes together, knees out towards the sides, and then just coming down, forehead towards the floor, arms straight without locking the joints. Shoulders want to be relaxed, arms want to be relaxed, elbows, fingers relaxed. And here, just free breathing through the nose, slowing the breath down, seeing if you can do a 3-second inhalation, 3-second exhalation minimum. A 4-second inhalation, a 4-second exhalation will be ideal. Releasing, relaxing the forehead, the neck, the shoulders. Releasing the arms, releasing the shoulder blades between the shoulder blades. Releasing and relaxing the entire back, letting the hips naturally sink towards the heels. And as the hips sink towards the heels, there's this natural traction, this opening of the spine. Totally relaxing the hips, the glutes, legs. Inhaling, and then exhaling, bringing your palms back to around shoulder level, and then pushing yourself up and gently coming back to a seated position. Okay, now we're going to lay on the mat. And then palms underneath the shoulders, inhaling, exhaling. And now inhaling, we're going to gently come up to a little cobra. Okay, so we don't really want to force this with back pain, and we don't want to hold it for a long time. Inhaling. And then exhaling, rolling back down. So we got a few different variations for this. So we could either come up on the palms, inhaling, and keeping the elbows bent, heels together. So there doesn't want to be a big compression in the spine. And then exhaling, rolling back down. Or another modified way is to just do more of the Sphinx version. So having the elbows underneath the shoulders, elbows bent. And smooth breathing through the nose, feeling a nice opening of the spine. Inhaling And then exhaling, rolling back down. Inhaling, and then exhaling, coming back up. And sitting on the mat. And now here, we're going to do just a nice gentle forward stretch. Seated forward bend, so inhaling. And then exhaling, coming forward from the base of the spine and the hips. So here, super important again, not to force, just to let gravity do its work. Think 70% effort. Finding that 70% resistance, again, very, very important when working with pain and injuries. So without forcing, finding this 70% effort without too much force. Eyes can be open or closed, but having this internal awareness. Inhaling more awareness, exhaling, releasing. Releasing any tension, dropping the neck, any tension from the shoulders, the arms, the back. The hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves, the feet. Using breath and awareness, inhaling more awareness on where the tightness is, the tension is, and then using the exhalation to soften and release. We want 3 aspects of body, energy, and mind when it comes to yoga. With the body, we do the position. With the energy, the good, smooth, complete breathing. And with the mind, the awareness. Inhaling. And then exhaling, releasing, and then slowly coming up from the base of the spine to the top of the spine. Inhaling, and then exhaling, laying back down on the mat, and now bending the knees, feet together, knees together, arms out to the sides, palms facing up, inhaling, and then exhaling, dropping both knees towards one side. And here, the head and the neck is straight looking up, so we don't want to over twist. Smooth breathing through the nose. And so the palm on the arm that's out, the palm wants to be facing up. You notice when the palm faces up, we get this nice stretch through the shoulder, through the chest muscles, all the way to the fingertips. Slowing the breath down, 4-second inhalation, 4-second exhalation. Starting the breath from the belly. Awareness to the body, relaxing the neck, feeling the nice opening of the chest, the spine, the back, the hips. Inhaling, And then exhaling, knees back to neutral position, arms to the sides. Inhaling in neutral position and then exhaling, dropping the knees to the opposite side. And then the hand can come onto the knees and then the opposite arm, palm facing up. Awareness to the breathing, smoothly through the nose, lengthening the breath, inhaling 4 seconds, exhaling 4 seconds. Awareness to the body, releasing the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the arms, the hand. Feeling the nice twist and release of the spine and the back, the hips. And notice how breathing fuller and more complete helps to facilitate the stretch. Inhaling and then exhaling, knees back to neutral position, hugging the arms towards the abdomen, and then just gently rocking side to side, releasing any residual tension in the back. Inhaling, and then exhaling, releasing the legs, and then gently rolling over to one side, and then coming up to a comfortable seated position. I hope this practice helps. Happy practicing. And then one more rotation.